Alright, this is Jeremiah here from Cold Weather Aquaponics. Here we are in the greenhouse, and I'm going to show you something because I have just drained 2 of my fish tanks and I'm going to redo them. The reason I drained them is because, as you can see on the website, I offer potable water safe 2-component epoxy paint, which is amazing. It's incredibly sticky, it's safe to drink out of, and it's very, very durable. The paint that I've used in the past is a product called Rubberize It, which is advertised for aquaponics, but talking to a guy who used to work at the FDA in food, system processing approvals, he said basically you can't trust that stuff. It's probably, it's an emulsion product, it's made out of oil, it's likely to release VOCs and other things over time. Maybe not VOCs, but other kind of chemicals if it's submerged in water. And so it's not the most safe thing in the world to be using, and so I've been using it and feeding it to my wife and myself for the last couple years, and I'd like to stop if I can. The other thing is it's not especially sticky. It's supposed to be a membrane, and it's supposed to attach to the walls and basically form a, almost like a liner. So if part of it detaches, it's thick enough that it can continue to hold water. Turns out that's not actually true. It's so not sticky that so much of it has detached that it's, leaking through in a lot of places. Thankfully, the fish tanks have been caulked enough that they haven't actually leaked into the ground, but there's plenty of rust behind the liner, I'm sure. So let me show you what it looks like now. Okay, so here you can see in my fish tank, there's where it leaves the fish tank. You can hear a noise. That's the aerator that I haven't pulled out yet. I just drained it. You can see in a lot of places it's sticking, but at the bottom it's sort of pulled away, and at the very bottom there's big holes where there's no paint left on there at all. So that is not a problem in the least with the potable water safe paint. It's extremely sticky, mainly because it's a 2-component epoxy, which in other circumstances is used as an extremely strong glue. So a lot better adhesion than this stuff. So I'm going to have to start scraping this paint off and paint some 2-component epoxy over it. And you'll see a video of that soon. You can see even worse over here. I used a stand-up freezer instead of a chest freezer. Bad idea. The sides of the tank are made out of a different type of material, which the Rubberize It sticks to even less well. So here you can see what it looks like. And there's a lot of places where it's pulled away. The whole bottom is essentially pulled away. There's huge bubbles underneath there. You can see down here what it looks like. And that's why we recommend using potable water safe epoxy, because we've tried other things and they don't work. So don't go cheap on your paint. Don't try to get something that's not potable water safe, because you can't trust that the things that are being released for it is safe for you to eat, and it's not likely to actually stick to the tank walls over the long term. So thanks a lot for watching. We'll talk to you again soon.